Monster Energy, the official energy drink of USC, unleash the beast. And the best in the game is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of USC Athletics, helping the world keep promises. The best in the game right now is JuJu Watkins. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Max Brown. JuJu makes her Trojans live debut, but she's already made her debut on the hardwood here. USC women's basketball, #1 recruit in the country, and back-to-back freshman of the week. You gonna let somebody else win one at some point? This is starting to get awkward a little bit.
Oh man, we've been taking dubs, so really that helps a lot with getting that type of recognition for freshman of the week. So just continuing to do that.
JuJu, obviously the expectations of you coming here were through the roof, and you've lived up to the hype. What is it like in that process when the expectations feel so high, but you've come in here and still just balled out and done your thing? Like, did you worry about those expectations?
No, I never. I mean, I have expectations for myself, but I don't really listen to other people's expectations. I think all that matters is how I approach the game, how I think I should do, and stuff like that.
I feel like every single article or video that I see, whether it's even from your head coach, it's always about your work ethic. Where does that stem from? I mean, so often we see talented players, but you don't always see or hear the comments of, oh, they're a really hard worker. Where does that stem from for you?
Man, I don't know. I think just seeing the product of the work really that satisfies me and pushes me to work harder. I think just working out and seeing how it translates into games and how much more in rhythm I am after a good workout. So yeah, that drives my passion behind the game, just making sure that I'm always in the gym, and it'll show on the court for sure.
Well, tell us your story a little bit, because we at USC would love to take credit for everything you're doing here, but you showed up like this. You know, you built a little bit different. But you know, Sean's got daughters. I've got a daughter. Max is he's married to an athlete. So just give me the secrets to what. Give me one secret to developing. What was it? Your parents? Was it a coach at a young age? How did you get so good so quick?
Well, I just want to say kudos to you guys for being girl dads.
Oh, hey, 100%.
That's a big deal.
100%.
But yeah, I think my dad played a large role in my life in becoming an athlete. He's actually trained me, and he still does. He helps me work on my shot and stuff like that. So yeah, I definitely have a village behind me, family that supports me, and they'll support me no matter what I do, as long as I love what I'm doing. So I'm grateful to have their support, and honestly, I wouldn't be here without it.
Talk about the all-encompassing experience here at USC. Obviously, the basketball is one portion of it, but obviously the whole. We just talked about tutoring. A lot of this stuff goes into it that people don't get to see. They see the product on the court, and there's a whole thing you got to do. How's the student life been at USC so far?
It's tough. Definitely a great education here, and a lot goes into that. But just to know you have so much support on and off the court here at USC, I honestly believe it's the best school ever, and I've only been here for a couple months, so so much support, so much love, and I just love the environment here, honestly.
You're the first female athlete to sign with Clutch Sports, a high-profile agency, which is amazing. Congrats on that. And I recently saw that when you look at the highest earners amongst all student athletes in the NIL space, 3 of the top 5 are women's basketball players, which is amazing. Does that inspire you to activate the NIL side of your business? And how is that whole side going for you, just being at SC and being a high-profile player like you are?
I mean, we're in LA. I mean, this is the place to be when it comes to opportunity and relationships. So I'm glad to be here. I think NIL is definitely a positive thing, and it motivates people to want to work harder at all stages, no matter pro. Now we get to experience that type of lifestyle in college, just working hard and being able to reap the benefits of that. Yep. And it's honestly, I've always loved basketball and wanted to push myself to be the greatest, just because I have that standard for myself. But now that NIL, I think, is involved, it's just fueled that even more. So I'm just grateful to be here in this space and time in college basketball and just enjoying it.
You're listening to JuJu Watkins, the story of college basketball so far in this young season. And JuJu, not just NIL, you're building this stage for yourself. Your basketball and your talent is building this stage. How do you want to use that stage? I know you have so many aspirations that are just, beyond just basketball.
Yeah, Honestly, I think just being in the position I am now, I think community plays a large role in what I do, and it pushes me to go even harder. So I always represent where I come from, making sure that I'm giving back to my community and in certain things that I do. So I think that's a big drive for me.
Obviously, some highlights already this season, but I saw you hit a half-court shot. Walk us through that one. You got that one in the bag already? That's part of the toolkit already? Just
I guess.
Popping off half-court shots? I
guess. Yeah, that was kind of a Hail Mary type play, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I remember,
glass either, right? No glass? That was
no
straight.
glass. That was straight.
Woo, butter.
Water right there.
Water.
Yeah, that was water.
One of probably the only things basketball related that we have in common is our favorite player is LeBron James, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
What part of LeBron's game do you try to incorporate in your game?
He's great, just being great and striving to be great every day, every year, every time I step on the court, just like you said, strive for greatness. So that's definitely what I plan on doing.
Well, USC women's basketball has moved up to number 6 in the rankings as of today. That is the best ranking in 29 years.
That's crazy.
That's making an immediate impact for sure. The 29 years dates back, not coincidentally, to Lisa Leslie, era, and that's sort of been the goal, right? Get back to that time, and then obviously go forward from here and create your guys' own legacy. But what's the conversation been like, with your teammates in what this team is capable of?
I mean, honestly, it's exciting, but any team knows that this is very early in the season, and just to continue working so that we're even higher when it comes to March Madness and when it comes to the end of the season. So just making sure that we're working, not really paying attention to what ranking we are, just making sure that we're ready for our next opponent.
As a young player, I remember, when I played as a young player, it's hard to come across as that leadership role, right? It's hard to be out there and be like, all right, I want to be a leader on this team. How did you create that role for yourself early in the process when there's some older players on the team that maybe this young player can do something? Is it just the way you play, or is it something that leadership skills always been built?
Honestly, I would say this team, I'm surrounded by a bunch of leaders, and just being a rookie, I'm a sponge under all these great players, just learning from each and every one of them, picking from them and things they tell me. So honestly, just coming in, being new, is just honestly do what I do. I think that's what Coach trusts me to do and my teammates trust me to do. And yeah, I'm surrounded by so many leaders that I'm just all taking it up so that when future years come, I can adapt more of that leadership role.
Have we reached a point where teams start putting two defenders on you yet?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there?
Yeah, I'm definitely getting there. We've been working on that in practice. So.
That's crazy. I'm sure you got that all the time in high school, right?
Yeah, in high school, yeah.
That's crazy. Got to get to a game. Got to check it out.
Yeah, we're getting a
you guys got to come to a game.
Oh,
yeah. I will be there for sure. The next 2 opportunities, just so everyone knows, one's tomorrow against Cal Poly.
Be there or be square.
That's right, 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then San Diego on Sunday is a good one to bring the family to. I believe that's a 3 p.m. tip on Sunday. So get to usctrojans.com/tickets. USC women's basketball is all the rage right now, and JuJu Watkins is a major reason why. Football Roundtable is next. Stay with us on Trojans Live.